Today marks 1 year since a fire broke out of the Broad Street Market, destroying the opportunity for several local vendors to sell their products there. But now they're back, just in a different location.
Yeah, Fox 43's Sedona Meadows live in Harrisburg to give us an update on where everything stands 1 year later. What's up, Sedona?
Yeah, good morning, Jackie, Sean. So I wanted to take you right here where this fire happened on July 10th, 2023. And so much has happened in this last year, but most of this damage from this fire focused on the roof of the building after a ceiling fan malfunctioned and sparked the fast-moving fire. Now, because of this, it displaced about 23 vendors who had been setting up shop in the brick building. Now, since then, the community has rallied together to get them back on their feet. Local businesses and organizations offered to provide space to some of the displaced vendors, and volunteers offered their time to help build a new temporary tent to house those local shops. But all of this has come with many challenges. Plans for a temporary tent for the vendors was put on hold due to delays in construction bids. Now, it wasn't until this May that this temporary tent over here was actually ready and open to the public. Now, 5 of the vendors from this brick building are now here, but the tent actually holds 9 vendors in total. And Eric Hagarty with the Broad Street Market Alliance tells us that it's been busy since it's been open.
It's been really exciting for us to see vendors that people know and love and haven't been able to shop with in quite some time be back open for business. Today is a really somber anniversary, but it's also a heartening one because over the last year, the residents of Harrisburg have just stepped up, and it's because of the people here that the market's been saved.
Now, of course, as we mentioned, this is a temporary tent with the overall goal to get vendors back into the brick building eventually. It's also taken some time for the Harrisburg City Council to come to an agreement on who the construction manager will be for the Broad Street Market rebuilding project. But by the end of May, with a 5-2 vote, they decided to approve the Alexander Building Construction Company as the construction manager. Now, tonight, the Broad Street Market Alliance is holding its monthly meeting where they will provide an update on the rebuilding process. Also, something to note is the public was asked to bring their nominations for names of this temporary tent. Give it some character, you know, because give it some fun. And so I do want to name off some of those names that were finalists that will actually be, the winner will be announced today at the meeting. But I want to give some of the names here. So Tenty McTentface, Tent to Table, Little Broad Street Market, the Pavilion, and the Farmers Phoenix. So a lot of great names there. Like we said, it's going to be, the winner will likely be announced today at the meeting. But yeah, it's really exciting. Live in Harrisburg, Sedona Meadows, Fox 43 News.
All right, Sedona, the people want to know, what would be your pick for the tent?
I gotta go with Tenty McTentface. Oh. I think that is just the obvious choice. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious. I love it.
I mean,
what about you guys?
That one's probably going to win.
I think it was like what they were saying. It might be one of the leaders. So I like Tent to Table.
Tent to Table.
Tent to Table.
I like the Phoenix one.
I think they're all great names.
They are good names. Yeah. Very solid stuff. All right, thanks, Sedona.